So, talking about mental health, what is the actual definition of being in a good mental health? Because there is a big difference between being stressed or anxious or being sad or depressed. So, how can we know that there's an actual problem and we need to go about it?
Okay. So, first, in regards to your first part of the question, I feel that also I would just like to say that I'm not a professional, and this is just my opinion on mental health and how much I have experienced or seen. So, I feel that a good mental health could be described as when a person is in a good state of mind throughout. Of course, people have like ups and downs, but otherwise, in a good state of mind, always feels good or if has a healthy mindset and like if they have goals and everything is I mean of course ups and downs again as I said, but everything else is pretty much good. uh, and I think I would differentiate like when it comes to like just if you say sadness and depression. So I think sadness is something that everybody experiences, and like just like if supposing you take it as if we were kids, if we just got scolded by our parents or something, so you cry, you're sad for that
Yeah,
moment. Then or even as adults, if something happens, you fight with somebody, you're sad for the moment. But I think that depression is something much more serious than that. It's not just like for the moment, it's not just a very short phase. It's a mental illness, and I think sadness is just a symptom of depression. And I think the way you can differentiate between the two is through all of this, right? Because if it's just for the moment, like in the moment you're feeling one particular negative feeling, then I think that would be something, or you're just sad or you're just anxious for the moment. But if it's for a longer period of time, or it's much more serious or in depth than usual, then I think that could be described as a mental illness. But again, to be sure, if one is confused between the two, then they should definitely seek professional help, just as an opinion or a second opinion, to know if it is a mental illness or just a phase.
got it. So, I Googled some symptoms of depression, and the things that showed up were like feeling lonely, or feeling guilty, or feeling worthless. But these are things that usually someone, like everyone, will feel these things like in their lifetime. So, like, when is it the right time to seek professional medical help about your problems?
I think that if anybody feels that they're confused about it, like even just as like like a little bit of a doubt that maybe I actually do have a serious problem, instead of just me being sad about it, or me feeling guilty or worthless for the moment, then I think, because obviously if you make a mistake or you feel guilty, but if you think there is like if it's actually serious, even a moment of doubt, then I think that person should seek professional help just to confirm it. Because if you don't have it, then well and good, you'll get better eventually. But if you do have something to worry about, then you'll get the treatment at the right time, in the right way. So
Yeah.
I feel that yeah, when you're confused, or even I feel like the people around you, if they're also educated about mental health and they know about all of this, and they can probably understand that if you're acting different, or you're feeling that, like if you're looking different and all that. So I think even they can sort of let you know that if there's something wrong. And I think that the person concerned should not really get offended by it, because they only care about you. So you should probably take the advice and go for it, because it's just one uh, appointment that you're going to, and you might get to know what's happening.
Got it.